Welcome to the Bubba Army YouTube channel. Did you see where Barstool signed its first athlete under its new...
Yep.
Yeah.
Dave Portnoy is a stud. He's just
on top of everything all the time.
And even if Dave Portnoy isn't on top of it, he stumbles on top of it because he's so smart. Like, he may not even, like yesterday, he wasn't even thinking about having Barstool Sports sponsorship of D1 athletes so that, people wear, various athletes have a Barstool Sports,
logo or something.
And some volleyball player from Jackson State reached out to Dave Portnoy. And now you know how that happened. You know how that happened, Lummy.
No,
Dion is the coach for Jackson State. Dion probably told this volleyball girl, Dave Portnoy is Dion's best friend. Dave Portnoy is the one that signed Dion away from the NFL Network to get him on Barstool. Dion probably told this volleyball player, this female volleyball player from Jackson State, reach out to Dave and see if you can be a now that, NCAA D1 athletes can be compensated and, for their likeness and jersey, all that kind of stuff. Now that they can, cut deals, so to speak. Ask him if you can be a Barstool Sports, athlete. So Dave Portnoy, Lummy, will you find me the video? He did, I think.
It was yesterday. It was an emergency press conference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see all of it.
And he was like, I didn't even really know that we were going to go down this, but who was to think that Barstool Sports could, at the end of the day, be the largest athletic representation agency?
They're on it, man.
Yeah. So even when he's so brilliant that even when he's not trying to recreate the wheel and be an absolute, maverick of new stuff, he stumbles upon it just because he's so brilliant.
Yeah, didn't he raise like a crazy amount of money for small businesses? Remember, and he was surprising people and saving their businesses?
He would go in, he's so smart. During the pandemic, he would raise money or put aside money, whether it was from Barstool or he was raising it in some way, shape, or form. And then he would Zoom or
like FaceTime.
Or FaceTime, like Jimmy's Mamma Mia pizza place in New Orleans that's getting ready to go out. And he would say, hey, I got like $25,000 for you, buddy, or something like that.
Yeah.
Send it to him. And it would, be on FaceTime and whatever. Is this it right here?
Yeah, if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see where he talks about signing the
right here.
Delayed.
I love this
and
guy.
It might be dirty too, by the way.
Yeah, I think there's one curse word in it. I watched it yesterday. I'll get it. I'll dump it.
Okay, so big news out of the NCAA. Players, they can no longer prevent them from making money on their likeness, their image, all that stuff. I didn't give it a ton of thought until a couple hours ago when Adelaide Halverson, she's a volleyball player, Jacksonville State, DM me. She's like, yo, I want to be the first Barstool athlete.
This guy's just got the it factor, does
totally,
he not?
Totally.
He just rolls around with Johnny Itville.
It's like, all right, what does that mean? I'm in. I don't even know what that means. I'm in. I love the sound of it. It's like, I don't know, just send me some free merch. Not only that, are we sending her all this merch? We're creating Barstool Athlete exclusive. You can't buy it, only for our sponsored athletes. 10 minutes after we signed Adelaide Halverson, our first ever, congratulations, official Barstool.
Good play, too, female.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Good
yeah.
volley. Just a real good PR play on the deal, too.
Athlete, welcome to the fam. A football player from Stanford reached out. Same thing. He's like, how do I become a Barstool athlete? Listen.
Here's the best. Dave Portnoy lays out how to become a Barstool athlete. Listen.
How do you become a Barstool athlete? If you play Division I sports and you blink at me, we will sign you. We'll send you merch, the custom. You want pizza? We'll give you pizza. You want to come parties for free? You name it. Barstool Athletes, Inc. I just made that up in my head right there on live stream here.
Which he did.
Yeah.
He just rolled right into it.
We may become the most powerful agency in the world.
Which is true.
Absolutely.
You get signed up with Dave early on while you're in college, and then that just probably naturally, once he gets, lawyers and people that can negotiate, he would go and probably pick away some of the greatest some of the greatest scouting agents that work for these big agencies. Most athletes, there's like 4 or 5 huge agencies, and within the agency, they got 12 guys. Well, Portnoy could go and cherry pick, some of these guys out of these big agencies and have his own agency.
Absolutely.
So we'll start you out as a Barstool athlete in the collegiate level, and then we'll represent you as as you become potentially pro. And if you don't become pro, so what? We'll send you a couple sweatshirts each year.
And what I love about him, every time he does something new, he goes, "I have no idea what I'm doing."
I know.
So he's like super relatable.
Yeah, he is.
It's just like, I have no clue how to do a charity. I have no clue how to do anything.
He's like, I just came up with this, right?
Yeah,
And he just said, I just came up with this during this live stream.
You name it. Barstool Athletes Inc. I just made that up in my head right there on live stream here. We may become the most powerful agency.
He will. He will. He'll become the, what was it, Tobey Maguire? What was
Jerry Maguire.
Jerry. Oh, I said Toby.
It's an actor. Spider-Man.
Yeah, there you go. He might start to, he might have the new Jerry Maguire template. Like, I'm just telling you.
The world. And it all started with Adelaide Halverson, Jacksonville State. Bam! You put it up, she'll spike it right in your face.
I love that guy more than anything, man. He went out and got Dion. He's just absolutely, he's brilliant, and he doesn't even try to be brilliant, Mm-hmm. What did you say?
I sent you who all the athletes have signed so far, and there's some pretty good looking women on there.
Well,
No, for college athletes, they're legal. Like I'm saying, these are all the people they've signed in 24 hours.
Oh, this is a new
yeah, so in one day, Anna, one day after Dave got that out, this is who they got now.
Barstool Athletics.
Barstool Athletics. 28,000.
Do you think maybe they've actually planned this for a while?
No.
I don't think so?
No, I don't.
Look at that stuff.
Oh, wow. Blitz, this might be a new.
That's the Jackson State girl.
That's the Jackson State girl?
Yeah.
Ooh, Blitz, tell me that is not blitzable.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't know. He'll find like 18 things wrong with her.
No.
Well, no, yeah, she's 22.
There's nothing wrong with her.
She's 20. She's
too old.
Well, she's 22.
She's too old.
She's too old.
Well, I mean, she's getting long in the tooth, but whatever.
Ooh, golfer.
Oh, girls have hockey?
Hey, I like hockey now. And whatever that was.
Lacrosse.
I know.
Oh.
Anyway, Dave Portnoy, just way to be way to be the man. Like, you're the man. You don't even try to be the man.
Mm-hmm.
He really is. Good luck to you, my friend.
He's best buds with Tucker.
Best buds with Dion. Best buds with. Is he best buds with Tucker?
Yeah, they're really close.
Now, Blitz, isn't that unbelievable? Is that I am also really, really good friends with Tuck.
Mm-hmm.
I've probably known Tuck longer than Dave has. I've certainly known Dion longer than Dave has. I should get a hold of both of those guys and said, man, help me become a Barstool homie.
You need to reach out to Tucker, just not for that, just to reach out to him.
You want to be a Barstool Athletics?
No, I want to be a Barstool shock jock.
Athlete,
I mean, right?
Yeah.
I need to be. Let's bring Bubba the Love Sponge into your fold. Blitz, having Barstool distribution, would that change our world?
Yeah.
No, for real.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt.
We would just. I'm calling Dion today. Not Dion. I know I scheduled you for a podcast or whatever the hell I'm doing with you in 2 weeks, but man,
please, buddy, please give me a Barstool, Dion.
Yeah, give me a Barstool.
They have like 40 different podcasts that they feature on their site.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I mean that'd be awesome to be one of them.
Didn't the Call Her Daddy just sell for $20 million?
I think
that somebody paid $20 million.
I think it was 60 for 3 years. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
That equals how much, honey?
I understand, but I'm saying the deal was 60 million for 3 years. I don't. So
I think I saw there was actually a press release or something. The Call Her Daddy, which just started out with two chicks talking about two hot chicks rolling around New York City.
The Gluck Gluck.
As two hot chicks having sex with athletes and just doing what hot chicks are supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
And that has turned into now a $20 million a year franchise. And one of them flew the coop.
Really?
Yeah, it's just the one.
One of them.
The Suit Man. I followed the whole drama.
And so they kept the blonde girl, and I always thought that she was the cuter and the more talented of the two.
Way more talented.
Right. Alex is her name.
Alex Cooper.
It says you may choose to call her daddy, but now you have to listen to her on Spotify. So did Barstool sell it?
No, Barstool lost it, and Spotify brought her over for $20 million a year.
But Portnoy was really supportive of it because they're like, we can't give her that kind of money.
Right.
So
Call Her Daddy, one of the most popular podcasts, is leaving Barstool Sports for an exclusive deal with the streaming service on July 21st. The 3-year podcaster deal is reportedly worth $60 million.
Mm-hmm.
It's all hers. She doesn't have to share anything.
No, I don't think she does.
No.
And now it's so popular. She's got people like Miley Cyrus and all these, famous people that are wanting to do her podcast.
She had Holly Madison on. She's had Mia Khalifa. Yeah, Miley Cyrus was the big one for her, though.
Now,
and they were getting paid $500,000 a year plus bonuses and incentives at Barstool.
And Portnoy was cool about it. He's like, he's like, I can't pay that kind of money.
Yeah,
but he doesn't need that money.
Her hype video is kind of cool. I don't know if that's it. It was on Instagram.
Hold on here.
No, that's not it. It's just a GIF.
Now, is she the gimmick though? Like, she probably can't be in a relationship.
She is.
Oh, she is?
I listen to the podcast.
Well, I turned on. I turned on when Janessa lived with me. I turned her on to that, and it's any girl that you tell. Well, first of all, any woman, certainly now. I'm talking 2 years ago. Certainly, everybody knows about Call Her Daddy Now, the podcast.
Yeah.
But women-wise.
After the controversy, it blew up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But before the controversy, I'd known about it.
Yeah.
And, was telling my various female friends, and any female friend that I told about Call Her Daddy later got back to me and said, man, I love that. It's just like, girls being ratchet. And they would talk about like, hey, what do you do? Well, last night I was with this African-American guy, and he was like really large. And I just really liked. I mean, they really break it down, don't they?
Yeah,
I mean, they really.
It's just like horror podcasts, like whatever that is.
And so what happened? It was, I think their original deal ran out, and the Sofia girl started dating. Well, the drama. Tell me what happened when they broke up. This was about a 2 years ago.
About almost like 2 years ago. So Sofia, the dark-haired chick, was dating this guy they called Suit Man, and he worked for Suit Man. That was his alias, and he worked for some HBO. Okay, so he tried to convince the girls that they could get more money, and they tried to finagle more money and
trying to kind of get into a little pissing match with
and
Barstool.
say we're not going to work unless you give us like $500,000 or something. And they were already making like pretty stupid money for just saying, hey, I did this and I did that, oral whatever.
Oral whatever.
Yeah, so basically
sign me up for that.
He convinced both the girls to try to pull out and ask for more money. Dave, I think, offered them something with the IP address. He like accommodated them, but not fully. And Alex, midway through, was like, what the hell's going on? This is an incredible deal. And Sofia bailed. So they split.
And she has her own podcast.
And she was going to get another host. She was very close to bringing somebody else on. And then her brother convinced her that he's like, you don't need anybody else. You can do this yourself. And she did, and it just went crazy.
Went crazy. Now, how about the other girl, Sofia?
She has her own podcast that no one listens to.
Sofia with an F.
Yeah.
Like,
Sofia with an F.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
I know. It's so sad.
Sofia with an F.
And she sucks. She's terrible.
Really?
She's really bad.
That kind of reminds me, well, I'm not going to say it. I wonder if Blitz even knows what I'm thinking about right now.
I do.
You think you do?
Yeah.
I think I do too.
Okay, then text it to me, both of you. and just all you got to do is just write a word or so, and I would know if you're on the same telepathy as I am. Is that the right word?
Wavelength?
Oh, I was gonna say
mental telepathy.
That's it. Okay. That's right.
If you're on the same mental what I wanted to say but didn't, it kind of reminds me of boom. The Sofia breaks away from Alex, thinking she can do it on her own, and fails.
I think everyone knows.
Yeah. I think I just laid it out. That she'd be R if you didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
I just screwed up the Iggy. Had a nice little Iggy until I had to wrap around the deal. So 20 million. Didn't Spotify paid the $100 million for Rogan, right?
Yeah.
And then now
I think that was $100 million a year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Was it $100 million a year?
I think it was. Stupid.
It's $100 million a year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
For real?
For real. And that's not even his only job. Like, it's crazy.
But you think Rogan would ever be like, I just can't make it to these UFC things. I'm so busy. I'm selling out arenas and like, he's coming in August. Did you know that?
He is, yeah, to
he's
Emily.
coming to Emily.
God, we should see if we can try to. I know, Cave, you're already on it. I trust me, I know that, buddy. I
just think he likes being really busy.
Yeah, that, and I think it kind of keeps him in tune with what's happening in that world that means so very much to him and that he's participated in for so long. Like,
wait, UFC or comedy?
Both.
Oh yeah.
I don't think he stopped doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
But it'd be interesting. Has there ever been a report as to what his UFC salary is?
No clue.
I'd say maybe $5 million a year, $10 million a year. I mean, I don't know that it can be. That might be on the.
It says he makes about an average of $50,000 per UFC main event, so it's around $550,000 a year.
That's so
it's probably that's fine.
That's just walking around money.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, that's his walking around money. Hello.
Bubba.
Yeah.
It's Melissa, your friend in Cali.
Hi, Melissa. How are you?
I finally get to catch you live thanks to insomnia.
So I'm assuming you're up, not up early, but instead out late.
It's Thursday night for her.
No, I'm just hanging out with the dog, Harley Quinn.
Is that your dog? And you're high. You sound high as hell.
Yeah, completely.
What did a bad girl like you do last night, Melissa?
Oh, nothing. I work in the medical field. My life sucks. It has been Groundhog Day for the last year and a half.
Any friends with benefits or anything going on in Cali?
No. Everyone's afraid of getting sick.
So you're like Anna. You're
Hi,
not.
Anna. You're really beautiful. I've talked to you before on your social media.
This is Melissa from Cali. Usually she has to replay the show on Bubba Army Radio or by whatever means, but she's up late and listening to us live as it's happening with her dog Harley Quinn.
Medication. Every night it's like a fight to go to bed.
What time do you get off work, and do you go right to bed or you try to stay up?
Oh no, I take a medication that causes nighttime insomnia, which is so much fun. And
what
so every night,
let's compare.
Let's compare pills.
Yeah, compare pills.
Let's compare what you're
Let's
compare setups.
Hey, I need help. I Googled how to link, because, by the way, I made a big purchase on Amazon, so your foundation got a nice little cut.
Well, thank you for that.
Hey.
Have you signed up for our OnlyFans account? I don't know if you're into that kind of stuff.
No, the only thing I'm trying to figure out is how the hell I subscribe to Twitch with the Prime. I Googled it, and I still can't figure it out through the Amazon Prime app.
That's a task that I asked Blitz to tell Rhett to do, and I'm thinking by Christmas we'll have it done.
Maybe.
Yeah, I always say it's above
they just
my
changed
pay
it recently.
grade, and I get mad and throw things.
I know there's so many
help.
people. We probably could damn near all double our pay if we would just make that tutorial video, because there's probably a few thousand people that would like to sub but don't know how to do it. I would say conservatively.
Yeah, they have Amazon Prime.
Yeah,
they don't make it easy because you can't.
It won't link it.
Right, you can't use that. Like if you have like an iPhone, you can't use the Twitch app. It won't let you do. You have to go through the desktop version and blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
That should all be on the tutorial. Blah blah blah. You can't do it from your phone. Blah blah blah. You got to do it from your desktop.
Once you link
blah,
it
blah,
and
blah.
do it once, then you can use your phone to resub. But until then, it won't let you do that.
That tutorial would be great though.
Hi, this is above my pay grade. So
hi, it's Blitz, and I am. Very knowledgeable in the IT department, and I'm going to show you, fine Bubba Army, how to sign up to Twitch using your Amazon Prime deal. Boom. Bam, 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 a bam, 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 with a triple bam, bam, bam. Next thing you know, we got 1,500 more subs because hot bitches from California that stay up late at night have now officially been able to figure out on how to give us some money.
Hey, I heard you're looking for another dog. I told you it won't take long because you start to feel like you have no purpose in life.
No,
that's how I got Satan over here.
I just had a little bit of a weak moment. I was on some girl's Instagram. Imagine that.
Oh, it'll come back.
And she had this little Yorkie who had his own page. And I went over and looked at it, and I was like,
what was its name?
His name was like something Hershey.
Hershey Kiss.
Hershey Squirt.
Yeah.
I sent you a picture of Chloe when I had to put her down, so I know exactly how you feel.
Yeah. And Blitz is now. I saw on Blitz's Instagram yesterday.
You have a beautiful Doberman, Blitz. My parents only have Dobermans.
He's awesome.
Well,
yeah.
Anyway,
Harley was dumb as a box of rocks, but God bless him, he was sweet as shit. Oh, I'm sorry.
Melissa's running a little loose after administering IVs all night.
Medication, not her.
I think you might have taken a few. I think you might have taken a few of the patient's perks on your way out the hospital tonight.
I wish, but no. I crashed.
Mr. Johnson's supposed to get 4 perks blitz. He's really only getting 1. I've got 3 down my hatch.
2 perks and 4 White Claws.
Yeah.
No, it's more than 4.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
How many claws are you deep right now, Melissa?
Okay, hold on. Let me get my kitchen and count. No. I live by myself. Literally, my fridge looks like something out of Sigma Chi. It's Gatorade, water, beer, and like.
Right.
I live by myself. There's no point in.
But Melissa, do you ever get laid at all? I know you're attractive.
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
When's the last time you got laid? First of all, how many White Claws have you consumed?
Okay, so it was 7.
She's on her set.
Do you want me to be honest with what else? It's been also like 4 blunts as well.
4 blunts?
4 blunts.
This is every night because the medication I take, it's horrific.
4 blunts, Blitz, 7 claws, and hard telling what the pills are.
What medication do you take?
Taking Adderall for dinner? What are you doing?
No. I take a cancer medication for breast cancer.
Oh, God.
And so like literally one of the side effects
is insomnia.
One of the miserable side effects is it causes nighttime insomnia. So like NyQuil, you'll take for a while, but then your body acclimates and it doesn't
I'm
work.
making constant adjustments every night. You don't understand.
Yes, I need.
What do you take? Is it like tamoxifen or something?
Yes.
Is it tamoxifen?
Because Blitz
because
knows
I know everything.
Your house is bugged.
Just ask him.
You and I would be fun because I have a very shady side, and I like to.
Melissa, Blitz can't have fun with anybody. He's Johnny No Fun.
Yeah,
what are you talking about? I'm fun with everybody.
With Anna because they're cute sounding.
I know, but she won't. She won't go for it, man. She's just being a real bitch about it.
Yeah.
Either they're really they really are a couple and they're trying to throw us off, or she's just a dried up bitch. One of the two. And Blitz's nervous laugh tells me which one it is, because I can read people as good as anybody can.
Oh, which one is it then?
She's a dried up bitch.
Dried up bitch.
She's a dried up bitch. Because if you and her were dating Blitz, I would know. Because you don't hide.
You need to break that down like a shotgun.
I know. Blitz has been trying, but she's just a dried up bitch.
Trying.
DRB.
I'm done.
Yeah, you know me.
He's a cutie and he loves animals. You can't ask literally.
She's just a DRB. Yeah, you know me. Dried up biatch.
Dried up bitch.
That's me.
She's dried up in the head. She's dried up in the sniz. She's dried up in the everything. She just doesn't want any type of love or anything in her life.
All this because I know what tamoxifen is. Jesus.
Yeah. All of this.
No, I respect you for that because that's so much fun to have that conversation when you start dating somebody.
You got to understand, she's 4 blunts and 7 claws deep.
Yeah.
With a tamoxifen kicker.
No, you sound great.
You
sound like you're 6 claws deep.
You sound fully functional, Melissa.
And I also may or may not add some Jameson, but that's just my drink of choice.
Oh, you've been.
That sounds like a party.
I may or may not be on some Jameson.
I don't have to work on Friday. I told my boss I needed tomorrow off, or I was going to cut the charge. Like I said, I've been COVID.
So how about?
I'm going to tell Bubba that. So Bubba, I can't work tomorrow. I'm going to catch a charge.
I'd be like, yeah, it's probably blowing up my building. Can I at least be out of here by the time you make it a Kiss concert?
Honestly, Blitz, I wish you would have had to put Ken in his place because I text Bubba that night. That guy's creepy. He's like, well,
no, so
I
Melissa,
mean, I didn't want to have to, but I was ready if I needed to.
Melissa,
yes,
why aren't you getting laid? Why aren't you getting laid?
She said she is.
Did not to.
When's the last time you got laid?
Honestly?
Yeah.
It was like 2 days ago.
Okay, well then you're not on a.
Yeah, I did. And that's not 2 years ago.
That's the thing. Like I have a type, and he had all tattoos and.
Is he just now? Is he is a relationship or is it just straight friends with benefits?
No. I asked about that because I'm going to be 44 years old, but you have to admit I don't look like it, so I own that part. But literally, you just kind of put it all out on the table in the beginning because I'm like, I don't have time to mess around. Like this is what I want and this is who I am. But a lot of people, or men, I guess I should say, can't handle my strong-willed.
Blitz, if I had a girl that's hot,
dominated.
Hold on, shut up, Melissa. Blitz, if I had a chick that's hot like Melissa, and I come over to her house and she goes, "Let me just lay it out on the table. I only want you to come by every once in a while, and I don't want you bugging me, and I'm not going to be bugging you, and we don't have to go to the mall and hold hands. I just want you to come blast me every couple weeks." Blitz, I said, how fast can I sign up for this program?
Right.
Hey, you already met me. I got number in San Bernardino.
Yes, I did meet you in San Bernardino.
And
yes.
Tyler was so tiny back then with his friend. I think it was a racing friend. I don't remember his name.
Yeah, we were out for a race in San Bernardino, and I did a meet and greet at Dave and Buster's, and Melissa came out and said hi.
Awesome.
And then you signed my chest with us. I had a lot of Corona that night.
Yeah, but weren't you with the guy back then?
Be nice, Blitz. You can't be negative all the time.
Hey. Yes, he can. It gets it gets tiring.
There's nothing wrong with you drinking all the time.
I have to admit,
but when I saw you in San Bernardino, didn't you have a boyfriend?
No, actually, you know what's funny? Well, you would know. No offense, because it's on Twitter, but I went with a bunch of random people that were part of the Bubba Army,
right?
On Twitter. And that was I'm the only girl in the family, so that was a fun conversation to tell my mom I was going to drive down to San Bernardino with a bunch of people I've never met.
With 7 guys that call themselves the Bubba Army.
No, it wasn't even that. It was 3 guys and their girlfriends. Like, it was cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I think it was David Buster's, right?
Yeah, Dave and Buster's. Anyway, Melissa, I would love to shoot the crap with you all day long, sweetie, but I got a show to do.
Who's this cricket on Instagram?
I just wanted to say I'm sorry about Pookie.
Yeah.
It's heartbreaking. And Blitz, I'm sorry about your dog Cole.
Thank you.
Because I know I've lost 3 dogs in 4 years, so I know how it feels. And I never thought I was an ashes person. Apparently I am.
All right, Melissa, maybe clause 9, 10, and 11 are soon right around the corner.
Oh, yeah.
By the time the show.
I'll text you later.
All right, text me later. A couple nudes if you could, please.
Kick out.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Her and I do text.
Ooh. Yeah, she seems cool as hell.
You have to tell me who this cricket is on Instagram so I can do some stalking.
No, Blitz, I'm not going to. I'm done doing that. I'm done telling you information that you can go and use against me eventually.
Has she ever sent you any nudes?
I don't know. Ask Blitz. He's on my cloud.
He said she sent them all to K-Man.
K-Man was afraid his wife's going to see him.